welcome to today's episode of Christian Walk Podcast. Today's episode is for the Bible study, and I'm going to read the book of Numbers chapter 22. And it says, "And the children of Israel set forward and pitched in the plain of Moab on this side Jordan by Jericho. And Balak, the son of Zippor, saw all that Israel had done to the Amorites. And Moab was so afraid of the people because they were many, and Moab was distressed because of the children of Israel. And Moab said unto the elders of Midian, Now shall this company lick up all that are round about us, as the ox licketh up the grass of the field. And Balak, the son of Zippor, was king of the Moabites at that time. He sent messengers therefore unto Balaam, the son of Beor, to Petel, which is by the river of the land of the children of his people, to call him, saying, Behold, there is a people come out from Egypt. Behold, they cover the face of the earth, and they abide over against me. Come now, therefore, I pray thee, curse me these people, for they are too mighty for me. Peradventure I shall prevail, that we may smite them, and that I may drive them out of the land. For I wot that he whom thou blessest is blessed, and he whom thou cursest is cursed. And the elders of Moab and the elders of Midian departed with the rewards of divination in their hands, and they came unto Balaam, and spake unto him the words of Balak. And he said unto them, Lodge here this night, and I will bring you word again, as the Lord shall speak unto me. And the princes of Moab abode with Balaam. And God came unto Balaam and said, What men are these with thee? And Balaam said unto God, Balak, the son of Zippor, king of Moab, has sent unto me, saying, Behold, there is a people come out of Egypt, whom covereth the face of the earth. Come now, curse me them, peradventure I shall be able to overcome them and drive them out. And God said unto Balaam, Thou shalt not go with them, thou shalt not curse the people, for they are blessed. And Balaam rose up in the morning and said unto the princes of Balak, Get you into your land, for the Lord refused to give me leave to go with you. And the princes of Moab rose up, and they went unto Balak and said, Balaam refused to come with us. And Balak sent yet again princes more and more honorable than they. And they came to Balaam and said to him, Thus said Balak the son of Zippor, Let nothing, I pray thee, hinder thee from coming unto me, for I will promote thee unto very great honor, and I will do whatsoever thou sayest unto me. Come therefore, I pray thee, curse me these people. And Balaam answered and said unto the servant of Balak, If Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the word of the Lord my God to do less or more. Now therefore I pray thee, tarry ye also here this night, that I may know what the Lord will say unto me more. And God came unto Balak at night, and said unto him, If the men come to call thee, rise up and go with them. But yet the word which I shall say unto thee, that shalt thou do. And Balaam rose up in the morning, and saddled his ass, and went with the princes of Moab. And God's anger was kindled because he went. And the angel of the Lord stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his 2 servants were with him. And the ass saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And the ass turned aside out of the way and went into the field. And Balak smote the ass to turn her into the way. And the angel of the Lord stood in a part of the vineyard, a wall being on this side and a wall on that side. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she thrust herself onto the wall and crushed Balaam's feet against the wall. He crushed her again, smote her again. And the angel of the Lord went further and stood in a narrow place where was no way in to turn either to the right hand or to the left. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she fell down under Balaam, and Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the ass with his staff. And the Lord opened the mouth of the ass, and she said unto Balaam, What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me these 3 times? And Balaam said unto the ass, Because thou hast mocked me, I would dare wear a sword in my hand, for now would I kill thee. And the ass said to Balaam, Am not I thy ass, unto which thou art ridden ever since I was thine until this day? Was I ever wrought to do so unto thee? And he said, Nah. And the Lord opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And he bowed his head and fell flat on his feet. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, Wherefore hast thou smitten thy ass these 3 times? Behold, I went out to withstand thee, because thy way is perverse before me. And the ass saw me and turned from me these 3 times. Unless she had turned from me, surely now also I have slain thee and saved our life. And Balaam said unto the angel of the Lord, I have sinned, for I knew not that thou stoodest in the way against me. Now therefore, if it displease thee, I will get me back again. And the angel of the Lord said unto Balaam, Go with the people, but only the word that I shall speak unto thee, that thou shalt speak. So Balaam went with the princes of Balak. And when Balak heard that Balaam was come, he went out to meet him unto a city of Moab, which is in the border of Aaron, which is the uttermost coast. And Balak said unto Balaam, Did I not earnestly send unto thee to call thee? Wherefore camest thou not unto me? Am I not able indeed to promote thee to honor? And Balaam said unto Balak, Lo, I am come unto thee. Have I now any power at all to say anything? The word that God putteth in my mouth, that shall I speak. And Balaam went with Balak, and he came unto Kirjath-Huzoth. And Balak offered oxen and sheep, and sent to Balaam, and to the princes that were with him. And it came to pass on the morrow that Balak took Balaam, and brought him up into the high places of Baal, that thus he might see the uttermost part of the people. That's the end of this chapter. But there's something I want to talk about in this chapter, which is the fact that when God blesses someone, He protects them. So this evening, I was watching a video. I watched a video on Instagram. Pastor Mildred Okonkwo's video on Instagram, where she talked about something that struck me. And reading this again, broadened that understanding. So she said something about Job, that she talked about the blessings that God had already put on Job, and that God, there was a hedge around Job. Now, that hedge around Job was what? Because the way she explained it, she was before Satan could have idea that Job had an hedge around him, he must have gone to try to attack him. But after he tried that was, I believe that was when he found out that there was a hedge around Job on every side. That is, when God blesses, He puts a hedge around that person. Now let me take that back to this chapter. When in this chapter, Balak desired Balaam to curse the children of Israel, but God told Balaam that he had already blessed those people. Do you understand? Now that blessing was what God, it stood as should I say, like as something that was supposed to prevent any curse from coming to them. It stood as a hedge around the children of Israel. Even if there's still so much more to this story in the Bible, like I believe tomorrow when we are reading it, there will be like more depth to it, and we'll talk about it more. But I just want to say this thing: as a child of God that is blessed by God, there is a hedge around you. When I say hedge, I mean like a wall of protection around you. And you should not, when you think of the protection that God has put upon you, you should not think of it from a place of fear, like what if this thing happened to me, or what. That is from a place of fear. But when you think, or when you want to meditate on the protection that God has given to you, when you want to meditate on God's goodness in your life that He has put upon you, and He has displayed through Him protecting you, don't think about it from a place of fear. Don't think about it from a place of, are you sure that God has protected me? Are you sure that there is a hedge around me? Are you sure that there is a wall of protection around me? Don't have the thought of like you questioning it, you being scared if it's even potent. As far as you're a child of God and you are blessed of God, God has put a hedge around you. But the thing is, do not break the hedge. Because the Bible says, whosoever that breaketh the edge, the serpent will bite. Now, how can this edge be broken? This hedge can be broken by fear. This edge can be broken by fear. Now, Pastor Mildred Okonkwo talked about something that stood out in a very, very wonderful way. And I never saw it like that. So she read that part in the Bible with another version, not like the regular King James version. And she said something. There was a part in it where she was like, she read it, and it was like Job was like doing regular sacrifices for his children in case they had sinned, in case maybe they sinned against God, and it was like trying to like put all those extra caution, not knowing the edge was already there, but it was trying to like, what if it's broken? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It was almost like there was this fear. And later Job said, listen, okay, let me just go back to what like the main point. I don't want to go too far from it. There are different things that can break the edge. The number one thing, which is like the umbrella, is sin. And being fearful is a sin. Fornicating is a sin. Lying is a sin. All these things are things that can break the edge. As a child of God, I want you to know that you are protected and there is a wall of defense around you. It was that wall of defense that was around the children of Israel that did not make the curse. Like, when we read it again, you understand in depth what I'm talking about. So as a child of God, you are already protected. But the only thing is, make sure you do not break the edge, because if you break it, the serpent will bite. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of Christian Walk Podcast. Please make sure you come back tomorrow to listen to another episode. I love you, but remember that Jesus loves you so much more. Bye.